tornadoes.
Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'm reading about the freaking tornadoes, man. Sorry about that. I'll go back to shutting up. So the next time, you know, people say, "Oh, you know, we don't need weather satellites. That's why we're doing that. That's a waste of time." What in the frick happened? This is... That's insane. Oh, you know, we don't need weather satellite. Physics happened, man. Someone said screw this area in particular. Not here or here so much, but right in here. That's crazy, man. Jeez. Oh, those folks are all right. Oof. Tornadoes. So what the guy you were saying? Tornadoes don't usually hit this late in the year. It's not tornado season, which is oof. And if I was looking at that right, that's near Bowling Green, dude. Did Bowling Green get hit? I hope Bowling Green didn't get hit. For a very, very shallow and stupid reason, but... Yeah. Oy. That whole building leaned over. That's great. Great. Lovely. No, it's screw you season, apparently. Yeah. It's pretty amazing that tornadoes are pretty much strictly a U.S. thing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they'll get you. They said debris was lofted 37,000 feet into the atmosphere. Yay. What was the strongest wind gusts here? I mean, was there any F5 tornadoes here? There was an EF5. Damage surveys probably aren't done yet. Frick, man. That's yeah. Well. Yeah, Bowling Green got hit. Oh, that's not good. Here. Check this out. So, if you're a Chevy fan, so this is Bowling Green, Kentucky right here. It's really right in the middle of it, right in the middle of the country, right? Well, there's a lot of right in the middles of the country, but hey, Glasgow. Where is it? Over here? Yeah, that looks right. Maybe not. Oh yeah, no it is. See this factory right here? Every Corvette gets made there. That's where Corvettes get made. Corvettes don't get made in Detroit, they get made there. The tornado climatology, how they average. Ooh, I am interested. Let's see. Let's take a look. Tornado probabilities. Probability of a tornado within... Oh. Oh, yeah. Whoa. There's Tornado Alley. That's Tornado Alley. That's out where, that's out in Cherokee Nation. That's out near Tulsa where the truck wheel came off. People talk about places like Russia being inhospitable. The U.S. seems even worse. There's always something that wants to kill you. One place it's hurricanes, others it's blizzards, the next it's deserts, and then there's earthquakes, no matter where you are. Guess that's the price we pay for freedom. No. Yeah. Laserman, it ain't so bad, dude. I mean, those people in Kentucky would probably disagree with me right now. But, like, up in the Northeast here, blizzards aren't too bad. Was Kansas City hit at all? No. Not near it. It was further east. This was in, like, the river, over by the river, man. And when I say the river, it's the freaking... Here. So we're talking, like... up in here. In this area right here. I heard parts of Maryland got hit too, but I don't think that's... I don't know where I heard that. That's not right. I don't think that news is correct. Speaking of weather stats, Ghost D launches on March 1st. Oh, all right. Neat. Bandit, don't say that. Don't say that out loud. What are you, crazy? Don't say that out loud. Dude. Oh, come on. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that this place has had a dormant tornado season, man. I like Oklahoma now. Well, not that I didn't before, but... And Jim is from there. So... Sharknado. There. I said it. I used to live in Oklahoma. You have the right to say it. No. No. Bad. No, guys, the only reason I've been reading a lot about the tornadoes, I said this while we were loading up. The reason I'm reading so much about them is because there are viewers that watch the stream that are right here, and a lot of tornadoes went through right here. They were even talking to me last night that they were under tornado warning, so I'm kind of waiting until I see them pop back into chat because, yeah. I live in Oklahoma, and it doesn't matter if you say things or not. The tornadoes will do what they want. Ren, I get it. I'm from the coast. I'm a big city slicker, dude. Like, if you put me on a farm, I probably wouldn't do too well. I'd probably figure it out eventually when, I'd run out of food, right? Like, you put me out on a farm, I'm not going to do too well. I'm not going to lie to you. But I do like people in the middle of the country, You know why? Because you're freaking normal. You're freaking normal, dude. It's really nice. I said that to the guys in Veneta, and they were like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, I'm from the coast. And they're like, oh. I like the people that are in the breadbasket, man. Basically, any folks from, like, here over to here, just good, normal freaking people, man. I like that. That's really nice. And don't get me wrong. It's not like there's not normal people from over here and over here. Like, it's just, yeah. There's people that, Ren, what I'm trying to say is that you guys don't deserve this crap. You guys don't deserve this crap. It's like punching a teddy bear. It's like, what the hell, man? What did the teddy bear do to you? We're normal. Draco, you're here. Okay. Holy crap. Are you okay? Dude, it freaked me out when I saw the pictures this morning. I'm like, there were definitely people telling me last night that they were under tornado warning. Are you okay? You and your brother all right? Like, is your family okay? Please tell me, because yeah, I saw the pictures this morning and I went, Can confirm, no normies in the Pacific Northwest. They are, Akabiti. You just gotta go looking. EJ, is that your oldest shirt? It's still heckin' nice. Naz, I told you. It is an old shirt, but it's not as good as your shirt. I like your shirt better. Yeah, we dodged the worst of it. Good. Yeah, I got sleep. I slept through my alarms, guys. And, I know what people are going to say. Oh, just set more alarms, Fivehead. I did. Set like 20 of them. 2 different alarms. The phone and the freaking alarm clock. I got up in my sleep and I shut it off. Like, I can't... What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do about that? I don't get it. Like, what? All right. Silver lining, you slept. You can't really complain. Yeah. Dude, I got up in my sleep and shut the alarm off. Twice. Twice. I don't get it. Here in North Carolina, we get hurricanes all the time. You just move out of the way and then pick up the pieces. At least with the hurricanes, they're somewhat predictable. Yeah, Nitro, these tornadoes kind of are just like, here, have some wind. But yeah, I mean, Nitro, even where I'm from, brother, we get hurricanes. I'm up here. Hurricanes can come up the coast in the right conditions. If the water stays warm, a hurricane comes up here like Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy went through here. Went right up through here. And, I mean, it wasn't too bad up in Boston, but yeah. Have you tried the Colin Furze bed? Oh, no. We don't need to do that. You were streaming a launch like 6 hours ago, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I hope those folks are all right. They're reporting a lot of people dead, which kind of just, that sucks. But yeah, those folks out in the middle of the country, they're really, really, really nice people, you know? They don't talk down to you like people do in the city. And people do that, especially around here. It ain't the dang state that I grew up with, man, that's for sure. Draco, see last. Oh yeah, absolutely. Our local weather people were champions last night. One of the local weather radars even went down. Well, that's good. Good. I'm glad you're out of the way. I'm glad you guys are okay. That was bothering me this morning. I was looking for you in chat. I'm like, where is he? Please say you're here. Please say you're freaking here. Tornadoes are no joke. That's the only thing that scares me. Yep. You're right. People in different regions don't deserve certain bad things to happen to you guys. You guys in Boston don't deserve the horrible accent and cheating sports teams. You're a jackass. Sorry, I was asleep this morning. Just like getting out. Well, hey, Draco, it's fine. It's alright. Alright, guys, so I'm all screwed up. You know, so like, don't get me wrong, I'm not one to complain. Like, I'd prefer more rocket launches than less, but these morning rocket launches are freaking killing me, man. We had 3 this week, and it's like, you know. I still need to get back downstairs and finish some work. Okay. Here on lighter news, check out this cool football helmet the Navy is wearing for the Army-Navy game. Sure. Hamilton or Max tomorrow. I like that helmet a lot, actually. I don't know, Imperator. I don't know, man. I watched the highlights for qualifying. I chose to sleep for the launch, not for qualifying, because frankly I like rocket science more. But Hearts of Iron, I had what did I have? I have Minecraft and Icarus, I think, was what we had lined up. But I was going to do Minecraft for early hours, Icarus for mid. But unsub if you answer wrong. You ain't going to like my answer, man. You ain't going to like my answer. And factory in between? Guy. One factory. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You guys, man, you guys really like that game, huh? Honestly, guys, I thought variety streaming would not be people wouldn't be too ridiculously into Satisfactory, but it turns out that people a lot of people are asking about it, so civilian factories. Kim, I'll pencil in Hearts of Iron for Tuesday. Yeah? For Tuesday. I think that's I think that's fair. I do like Icarus and Satisfactory. Yeah, and yep, Biz, there's time I see people. Oh, dude, that, yeah. You know what? I was thinking of not watching Abu Dhabi, but then I realized that it's my favorite driver's last race. Oh, well. My summer factory program space simulator. Yeah. Tetris when? Excuse me. Lewis is leaving? Yeah. I don't care for playing Satisfactory, but something about watching it is relaxing. Yep. It's Hamilton's last race? Oh, wow. Look at all these very, very cool and creative jokes in chat. Oh, wait. You all said the same thing, and you all said the same bad joke. Rakeme is pretty much better driver than, every day. He's been driving in Formula One for the better part of 20 years, and yeah, it's just good papers. It's the clown's last race, bro. Don't you dare talk bad about Kimi Räikkönen. Well, not that he gives a frick, but whatever. Senna was the best pilot ever. Yeah. I'm just hoping for a clean race. What's that, Thunderwolf? What do you got for me? Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, you upgraded. Very nice. Oh, very good. Oh, dude. Yeah, hold on. You shouldn't be linking me this. That makes me want to play Satisfactory. Dang it. I like this. Very much so. Ignoring all the card stats, who would you think? Dude, the stats are all fine and dandy, but there are good drivers, and then there are really good drivers. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone that's there is a good driver. You don't get, well, maybe save Mazepin, but you don't get to Formula One. Oh, I like this. This is very nice. Very good. Yeah, you did a good job, man. I love the train track snaking through everywhere. Oh, nice trestle. Hell yeah. There you go. I think the true mark of a good Formula One driver is being able to win championships with multiple different teams. That's the mark of a good Formula One driver. So, Lewis, Schumacher, Senna could drive anything. And Senna drove that crapbox Tolman almost to a podium in Monaco. And then he got into the Lotus, and he was in contention with that. And then he got into McLaren, he was in contention with that. And he got into Williams, and he was in contention with that. That's 4 different cars, 4 different teams that he was able to put pilot to the top 5. All right, that's the mark of a really good freaking driver. Niki Lauda can do that. Who else did that? So Senna, Lauda. So Niki Lauda drove for Ferrari, and he won. And then he came back and won one with McLaren in '84. That's the mark of a really good driver. Schumacher, obviously. I mean, Lewis can do it. Lewis did it with McLaren, then he did it with Mercedes. Lewis is on that list. Like, whether I like that list or not. That's the mark of a truly good driver. You can get into whatever, and you can wheel in whatever car you have to. Prost can do that. He did it with Ferrari. And then with McLaren, I got the video, Kem, thank you. Alan Prost can do that. Mario Andretti can do that. Alonso is disgustingly good. He's a very, I was about to say he's an underrated driver, but dude, he's won Formula One championships. He's won America. He's won at the 24-hour Daytona before, and then he won at Le Mans. Like, I think a 24-hour Daytona. He's got the Triple Crown, dude. He's a fantastic freaking driver. Mansell nearly won it with Ferrari a couple of times, then finally did it with Williams. Mansell's good. Mansell's a good driver. Jim Clark is probably the best. I would say that Jim Clark is the best. Out of all the drivers, Jim Clark could wheel anything. Any car you put him in front of, he'll wheel it and he'll win with it, which is just unridiculous. That is ridiculous amounts of skill. The Stig, yeah. Ben Collins, Clip Rub. Ben Collins is a good driver, man. Yep. Senna is definitely high up on that list. Hammond? No. Hammond has the uncanny ability to be able to crash every car he's in. Yeah. No, I like Hammond a lot. His taste in cars is perfect. Map. Yeah. A man of Kulzer, I see. Kubica? Kubica's a good driver. But you know what? That's not... okay, this is going to sound messed up. Like, he's a good driver, don't get me wrong. His ability to send whatever the hell he's in is unrivaled. Unfreaking rivaled. The guy will send anything that he's in. No fricks given. And I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. It's Formula One car, send it. Rally car, send it. Dragster, send it. Drift car, send it. George Russell has that potential, Reindeer. George is really good. Lando, I think, has that skill. He hasn't driven multiple cars, but you could see raw talent on the track. Like, it's really easy to spot. Who's the second best constructor? James Hunt was nuts, dude. It's crazy, man. Racing is weird like that. There are some guys that just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, and they get better and better and better, but there are some guys that just jump into a race car and they just got it. Like, it's strange. Yeah, I know about Rush, K. But yeah, I think the mark of a truly good, like, legendary Formula One driver is being able to win with multiple teams. Multiple teams and multiple cars. And as I hate saying this because I'm a Ferrari fan, so I really don't like Lewis Hamilton. But I don't like him because he's on the other team. All right, like he's kind of a tosser off the track sometimes. But hey, whatever, dude. What he does in his spare time, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he really values what my opinion is, right? Lewis is at the top of that list, dude. He won with McLaren and he's won with Mercedes a lot. That he's a good driver. Like, what do you want? I got into F1 when I was awaiting my interview result to take my mind off of it. Got the job, by the way. Nice. Seb's a good dude, Max. He just string of bad luck, just like Alonso, man. I understand. I'm not a car guy, but my favorite in bikes is Mike Halewood, who has less titles than Agostini, but his bikes are not always the best one. Yeah. What about Brabham? He won the championship in a car that he built. Yeah. I mean, that's just on a whole nother level if you can build the damn car. Why is he bad off the track? His attitude towards some stuff arc is kind of annoying. Not to say that, that the stuff that he's passionate about is bad, like that's not, it's just like, okay, so Lewis Hamilton nowadays is not Lewis Hamilton from 10 years ago, okay? He used to whine all the time. And newer Formula One fans don't know this because a lot of people got into Formula One from Drive to Survive, etc., etc. Dude, he used to whine so much. It's so annoying, dude. And he still does it to an extent. Like, at Jeddah when they red flagged the race, like at the very beginning, he was like, "Why'd they red flag the race? This isn't a red flag race. This is stupid. This isn't a red flag race. That's dumb. The stewards don't know what they're doing. Blah 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 blah." You know, like, dude, just shut up. And don't get me wrong, I don't like it when Max does it either. Stop whining. Just race, please. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, like, social stuff or anything like that. That's of no concern. I'm talking about, like, it's that kind of stuff. Like, oh, you always want to screw us, you know, they're always out to get us. This is some big conspiracy. Like, dude, shut up. It's funny when Kimi does it because, you know, Kimi doesn't care, Dish. That's why he's my favorite driver. That's why he's been my favorite driver for a long time. Kimi doesn't give a frick. He's truly there because he likes racing cars. That's it. Nothing more. No other baggage. I just like to race the car. I do it as a hobby for me. I can quit whenever I want to. There's no pressure. I just want to keep drive. Yeah, exactly, reindeer. It's just yep, keep whining. Yeah. Yeah. Jeddah was fun. That was a fun race until the FIA ruined it. I just hope they don't do that tomorrow, man. How's it different than us whining about the overregulation? What? We're not Formula One drivers, S. The difference is they are. I guess the millions in the bank don't have anything to do with it, right? Chief, Kimi was always like that as long as I can remember. He just wanted to race cars. That's it. We're going to offer you the chance to restart. Oh, illness, dude. I'm like, offering. That's how this works. Oh, okay. Oh, that would be amazing, Biz. That's why I like Kimi. 04. No baggage, no bull crap. Get on the track, race the car, and then when you're done, leave. It doesn't need to be complicated. The yacht, the Monaco yacht was my favorite. That was one of my favorite Kimi races. And it was a race he didn't even finish, and I don't care. He crashed the car. He got annoyed. He put his helmet in the car, got off the track, walked to his super yacht with huge Finnish flags on it, and sat in the hot tub with his buddies and got wasted. What a legend. That guy makes me so happy. That guy makes me so happy. Oh, yeah, and then he got thrashed on his freaking super yacht. That's hilarious. I love it. Oh, he's my favorite, man. I hope that Valtteri can, you know, you can tell he's holding back, like, because he's at Mercedes, right? Because he don't want to say anything to piss anybody off. I hope the tap's open when he's at Alpha. And I hope Valtteri slowly transforms into another Kimi. I just like to drive the car. Leave me alone. I know what to do. Like I said, Mab, mark of a good driver. You can wheel anything. Anything, anytime. No problem. No excuses. That's the mark of a good driver. Senna could do that. Senna gave no fricks. Give me the car, I will send the car. When there is a gap, you commit yourself as a professional race car driver that's designed to win races, or you come second, or you come third, or you come fifth. And I'm not designed to come in second, third, or fifth. I race to win. That's the mark of a good driver. I love that. That's from an interview. I've watched that whole interview. That interview was with Jackie Stewart, and Jackie Stewart asked him a question. He's like, "Don't you think you're a little dangerous on the track?" And he said, "It's awfully hypocritical coming from you." Yep. Only Hamilton has driven the prototype NASA Mars rover, though. So? Top comment on the yacht video on YouTube. I love how after the incident, the camera just stalked Kimmy for 20 minutes like some National Geographic documentary. I really want to put Lewis Alonso and Seb in identical cars and see who would win. It'd be a good race. Leave me alone. I know what to do. Kimmy, you will not have the drink. Kimmy, you will not have the drink. That comment reminded me of the Kyrie Irving comment from this morning. Straight up did him dirty, man. Damn. Standing man. Then as the guy was like, nobody's figured out how to drive this so quickly. Nice. Who is taking Kimmy's seat? Valtteri. Hey, Nazalik, what's going on? What do you think will happen to Kimmy after tomorrow? I don't know. I think he'll go spend time with his family. I mean, guy doesn't have to do anything for the rest of his life. He can just sit there and just play My Summer Car in real life. Who's taking Valtteri's seat? I don't think we know that yet, S. Kimmy to Indy? To IndyCar? Dude, he would thrash in IndyCar. That wouldn't even be fair. Yeah, George is going to take his seat. Yeah, that's what I thought. I forgot if that was confirmed or not. Danny's the fastest of them all, as proven by Top Gear. Yeah. Where is Bottas going? Alpha. He's going to Alfa Romeo. Kimmy wasn't gonna give up that seat unless it was for another Finn. I like that. That's cool. How about Carlos Sainz Sr. still winning Dakars in his 60s? That guy can wheel. Sainz is a good driver, and Carlos, the Formula One driver, is not bad at all either. Carlos Sainz Jr. K is very patient. He's a very patient guy on the track. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think he just wants to. I think he just wants to go and back to Finland and just do nothing. Well, you don't need $1 million to do nothing. Leclerc's good. Sainz is coming into his own, Max. He's a good driver, man. I've seen him be patient on the track more times. Like, there were times where, you know, I thought I'm like, okay, he's gonna force the issue here. No, he doesn't force the issue. Just out there doing his thing. I like that. That's good. That's good. It's good stuff. No, pilot, yeah. Hey, Red Munchkin, what's going on? Yeah, sorry I haven't talked too much about space yet, guys. There was the NS-19 mission this morning. And that's about it. Do you Yanks, sorry Yanks, like F1 more than you like your racing? Ark, you want to know the honest truth? I like anything that goes fast. How American, right? I like stuff that goes fast, man. Dude, I'll watch a full NASCAR race. I'll watch a full Formula One race. When NASCAR and Formula One both watch, I watch both of them. I don't care. You can do that when you're over here because races 2 different times. Formula One in the morning, NASCAR at night, Indy during the day. It's great. I'll watch whatever, dude. I don't care. I'm very indifferent. I like watching cars go fast. And cranes. I will watch cranes. Yep. All good, Red? Hope things are good with you? Yeah. Yeah, NHRA. Hell yeah. Heard of Jeffrey Hurling's Motogp. Motocross is something I never really got into, Dread. They don't go very fast. I mean, they do. It was a joke, but Ark, a lot, what I try to tell a lot of the people, a lot of guys from overseas and stuff is that, man, I've been watching Formula One longer than I've been watching NASCAR. People aren't expecting that from me, which I still think that's kind of funny. I feel like F1 has a really strange low following in the U.S. I could be wrong, though. Drive to Survive is changing that, Bill. Yeah, seriously, that Netflix series is changing it. People like watching that. What about MotoGP? I don't watch MotoGP as much as I'd like, Pilot, but MotoGP is truly insane. That is the closest thing we've ever gotten to pod racing from Star Wars. Yeah, that's crazy, Dread. Yeah, it's cool. At least F1 is getting exciting again. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're not wrong. Drag racing is amazing, Tars. It's so fun to watch. Dude, drag racing's the best, man. It's so good. Dude, there was 500,000 people at COTA. It should tell you everything you need to know. Max, you ever thought we'd be in a position to root for Red Bull? Just, if you told us that 10 years ago that we'd be rooting for freaking Red Bull to beat somebody, I would have been like, what? I agree, goalie. Yeah.
Discovery.
I know about Super Trucks, yeah. Pop, I don't really watch it too much. Yeah, right. It's like, ew, Horner. Oh, boy. I stopped watching after Senna and came back with Jaguar. Yep. Was Vettel that bad back then? Seb has kind of matured as he's gotten older, dude. In like the 2010, 2011, 2012, Seb was brutal on the track. He was brutal to his own teammate. People didn't like him for that. People still don't like him for that. He was brutal to his teammate. Like, brutal. I know about Isle of Man, Solar. Guy Martin.
Discovery.
Michael
Go and throttle
Dunlop.
up.
I know about Isle of Man. Like I said, superbikes and stuff like that is the closest thing we're getting to pod racing, and it's about as deadly. Yeah, Alexis. Yeah, Red Bull was destroying everyone from 2010 to 2013. It wasn't even close. Multi 21 Seb. Yep, I remember that race, Sergio. I remember that race. Mark was pissed. Having kids changed Vettel. Yeah, he's definitely a lot more humble. Like he kind of just keeps to himself and does his own thing. And then they changed the motors from V8s to V6s in 2014, and that was the end of that. Even harder than Mercedes right now? No, Mercedes is more annoying. Well, yeah, Biz, they outlawed the Blown Diffuser. Newey found a way to to take the aerodynamics of the car, of the exhaust coming out the car. This was cutting edge stuff for the time. So Adrian Newey, he's the chief engineer for Red Bull. You see him, he's sitting next to Horner in the box, right? He always has a little notebook in him. Like the crazy thing is that Adrian Newey is an aerodynamic. He's an aerospace engineer, and Newey figured out this design with the regulations in 2010, where you could basically turn the back of the car into a gigantic wing. It's called a Blown Diffuser. Now, what he did is actually really freaking smart. This was so cool. So this goes back into aerospace engineering for a second. So the exhaust, right? There's the diffuser on the back of the car. The diffuser on the back of the car is like a spoiler that's underneath the wheels, okay? And what it's designed to do is create extremely low pressure underneath the rear wheels. Low pressure underneath the rear wheels coupled with the spoiler, the wing that's on the back of the car, creates insane downforce, like literally pushing the wheels into the ground. That's how the Red Bulls were so fast, because they basically had aero working to their advantage. But here's the thing. Here's what made the Red Bulls faster than everybody else. Adrian Newey took the exhaust from the engine and shot the exhaust at the top of the diffuser. So if the wheel is right here, right? The diffuser is right here. The exhaust was blowing on the diffuser and making higher pressure on top of the diffuser. That, coupled with the low pressure that a diffuser naturally makes, made the Red Bulls really fast. They were faster than everybody else because they had more grip. That's called a blown diffuser. Now, I know what you're saying. Like, the exhaust, is that enough force to actually make aerodynamic stuff work? Well, yeah, it's a V8 that can rev to 15,000 RPMs. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the exhaust from a Formula One car makes thrust. It makes thrust like a rocket engine because it's moving air so fast. Yeah, 18,000. There you go. So yeah, motor going at 18,000 RPM, right? The exhaust is going to you can make rocket engines out of the exhaust. And now, don't get me wrong, if you just put them up and had them come out the back, it's not enough thrust to really make that big of a difference. But if you shoot it at the top of the diffuser, you're creating an insane amount of high pressure on the top of the diffuser and an insane amount of low pressure on the bottom of the diffuser. So this is Bernoulli's principle, but flipped upside down, and then the car gets sucked down into the track. It pushes the tires into the ground at high speed. That makes it so you don't need to run as much wing. You could run a lot less wing and get the same grip as everybody else and go faster. That's really smart. So that's why the V6 has killed it. Well, Mercedes... And okay, here's the thing. Hey, if you're not trying to find ways to get an advantage over the other guy, you're not going to win a race. The reason why Mercedes is so ridiculously dominant over past 8 years or something, the reason why is because they started working on their V6 engine a lot sooner than everybody else. Mercedes basically started working on their turbo hybrid system like a year before everybody else, and that's why they seem to be a year ahead of everybody else in development. Like, the cars right now go as fast, with the exception of Max, the cars right now go as fast as Mercedes did last year because they're a year ahead of everybody else. That's all. They started doing research before everyone else. And now, here's what I mean about the advantage part. They may, like, I don't know. I've heard some things that they paid the FIA to allow them to start researching the engine earlier than everybody else. So they had longer time to develop it. So they had, obviously you spend longer time developing the engine, you're going to have a faster engine than everybody else. But I don't know if there's any validity to that. Storm, I remember reading about that back in the day, that Mercedes paid to do the research earlier. Either that, or they shifted money from the V8 car to the V6 car earlier than everybody else, something like that. The V8s didn't have turbos like the new V6 hybrid, so a lot more Enthalpy in the exhaust. Yeah, that's right, Jock. What was that? Was that question, Chuck? Didn't Alfa Romeo do the same thing to DTM in the 90s? I'm not sure. I didn't keep... I don't really keep up with DTM too much. That's cool, goalie. Yeah, I believe that. I would like to know for sure if teams use things that made use of the Meredith effect. I don't know. Maybe. Have you played Forza Horizon 5? No, I haven't. I also expect having AMD helped out a ton with the CFD work. I can't believe they got away with those. Cut down after on CPUs in the 2000. Oh, yeah, I guess. I'm greatly gonna miss this body style. Yeah, Ismic. I think 2017 was peak. I think the 2017 cars were peak. F1 car design. The 2017 cars were just, yeah, those were the nicest. I meant using the exhaust for downforce. Yeah, I know what you meant, Chuck. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, the shark fin is annoying, but these cars have no shark fin, and then no shark fin would make this thing look a lot better. But I think 2017 was peak. That's the best looking car. Because they used to force Formula One. They used to force Formula One cars to have these really stupid, obnoxious high wings, and they looked terrible. Your wing could only be a certain width, and it had to be a certain height off the track, and it just ruined the looks of the car, like, completely. It was just ugh. And 2017, I believe, 2016 cars? Yeah. 2017 was when they changed the wing regulations, and the spoilers look like they do now. They look so much better. And keep in mind, this is just, we're talking about aesthetics here. That just, ooh, yeah, that looks nice. I really like that a lot. Yeah, they switched to those stupid wings in, what was it, 2010? They switched away from those wings in 2009 because, yeah, the aero elements on the car were getting a little out of hand. Like, look at all this stuff. They kind of went crazy with aero, and then they said, no, stop it. Yeah, everyone went crazy with aero. Yeah. And then in 2009, they said, stop doing that. And everybody had to go back to running, like, no aero elements on the front and everything. Why stop? Aero's innovative? I don't know, man. I don't know why they stopped doing that. 2006, 05, 06, 07, and 08 were really fun years to watch Formula One. That's when Kimi won. Kimi won in 07. Guys, there was a three-way battle in 2007 for the championship between Hamilton, Alonso, and Raikkonen. There was a three-way battle. It was amazing. It was a great season. It was intended to produce the same result as the 2022 cars, better racing, and we've had nothing but teams be completely dominant. Better racing. Yeah, yeah, I know. Max, I'm really worried that 2022 is going to do the same thing. Were you a fan of Nico? No. No, not really. I'm indifferent about Nico Rosberg. I like that he beat Lewis, but crazy innovative areas means teams with more R&D budget can dominate. Yeah, I suppose. The budget cap will get abused like crazy, Nathan. I've always said that Ferrari's going to hire a lot of espresso makers next year. Oh no, they are not engineering the car. They make espresso. That is Felipe. He makes espresso all day. Wasn't he your chief engineer last year? No, that is a different guy. Are you saying Italians all look alike? No, we do not. That he is a espresso connoisseur. He's decided to turn over a new leaf. I mean, no, it's not the same guy. Hey, make espresso for you. Here you go. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna find a lot of former F1 engineers for teams are gonna be tending the snack bar. No, they are not the engineers. There's not that. No, different person. He engineer our espresso maker. That is what he does. And still paid the same. Yeah, why are you paying a guy to make espressos $300,000 a year? I am Italian. Do you not think I will need espresso to do the work? What, are you a racist? This is ridiculous. And I'm saying that as a Ferrari fan. What were Mercedes hire? Oh yeah, that's Hans over there. Yeah, Hans is a local Lederhosen bratwurst server. Yeah, no, he's not an engineer. No. How would you say that? Why would you say that about us? Yeah, Hans has turned over a new leaf. He doesn't want to engineer Formula One cars anymore. No, he just wants to sit there and make bratwurst for everyone. He makes a really fast espressos. He makes a really fast. Yeah, Hans is a local brewer. He works at the Brauhaus and makes us beer for the team. Peace up. Amazing. We all know Red Bull will just hire a lot of engineers. Oh, they're hired to develop more efficient can. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what's going to happen, man. I can see it coming from a mile away. They're going to be, you're going to see like Lewis Hamilton having like 6 or 7 chief life coaches or something walking around the paddock. These are my chief life coaches. Yeah. They spiritually guide me. I'm not spiritual, but they spiritually guide me. Yeah. No, they're not engineers. What are you talking about? This is my scooter trainer. That's so messed up, dude. Also, shout out to espresso. I love espresso. Yeah, very, very good. Delicious. Who do you think is going to win tomorrow? I don't know. I'm going to say what my gut's telling me. I'm going to say what my gut's telling me, and I don't really like. I hope I'm wrong. I think the stewards are going to mess it up. Do you have the Army-Navy game on now? No, I don't. I think the stewards are going to mess it up. I think that stakes are riding way too high right now. And the second Lewis or Max does something that vice versa doesn't like, they're going to complain, and the stewards are going to yellow flag the race or give a penalty or something, and they're going to screw it all up. I can see it coming from a mile away. Hem verbot. Navy takes the lead. Nice. That was driving me crazy last race. Hamilton had some lady following around and fanning him and giving him water and stuff. Yeah, that's his personal assistant. You know what, goalie? The personal assistant stuff doesn't bother me. The whining about the red flag, that really pisses me off. And it's not, dude, it's not just him. It's when any driver does that. I can't stand it. Shut the frick up. Like, why do it on the open loop? Call him on the closed loop and just say this is bullcrap. Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, like, come on. Max is going to circumvent that and just crash Hamilton out. They're tied, though, Junkyard. What happens if they tie? What, like, has that ever happened before? I don't think that's ever happened before. There is no closed loop. Max wins? Oh, yeah, because he has more wins. That's right. Okay, okay. I thought all the communications have to be public. Oh, never mind. I don't know. You know what, dudes? Here's the thing. You know, I kind of want Max to win. I don't really care if Lewis wins. I'll be honest with you. I really don't. Guys, I'm a Ferrari fan. I've been checked out for, for a long time. I've been checked out for a good while, man. I just want to watch a good race. I just want to watch somebody do... I just want to watch a good battle. That's it. That's what I want in the last race. Just a good battle. It's been 14 years, Tessa. 14 years of torture. We had Alonso and Vettel, and we didn't win anything. Ah! Max will win if he gets a good start. If Lewis gets side by side at any point, Max will crash into him. Plus, I just want to see a good race, dude. But yeah, I don't think Max will Senna him if he sees the chance to. He'll Senna him. Who cares? Oh, great, you get penalized. What are you gonna do? Take the championship away? Do you think the stewards have that much stones? I don't. I don't think they have that much stones. They've said they will. Ugh. Does Ferrari still race? Geeson, they're there. They're just... They're focusing on themselves. They did warn them? Yeah. I see them both spinning out on lap 1 in turn 9. Wouldn't that be something? How about Bottas? Maybe Bottas just puts the car right up Lewis Hamilton's tail just to stick it to him. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do it, but it'd be funny. If they think Max did it intentionally, 100% disqualification. Well, they think Max intentionally brake-checked Lewis Hamilton last race when he was trying to give the position back and penalized him for it, so... At some point, you gotta just stop rooting for Ferrari. Nah, I'm good. I'll just sit over here and wallow in my sadness. I just hope McLaren does good, yeah. Schumacher was disqualified for the championship in 97. Dude, Schumi was ruthless on the track. Yeah, that's right, Wood. Next year. Yeah, Travenir, that's a good point. Yeah, Bill. You understand. Encore, that would be amazing, dude. I can dream. But I'll be honest with you guys, at the end of the day, I just want to see a good race. Just exclamation point map, end it. Yeah, there you go, Biz. Max is arrogant and drives like a madman bending rules. Yeah, Baranok, you could sit here and you could say that, but if you're not trying to bend some rules in some way, shape, or form, you're not going to win anything. It's hilarious to me that people say, oh, he's terrible on the track, when Mercedes does the same thing, they just do it a little more quietly. Like, yeah, I don't, yeah, exactly, Tuning. That's what I'm saying, man. Use every advantage that you can. Skirt the rules in any way that you can.
Go and throttle up.
That's racing. Figure it the frick out. That's racecraft, dude. That's part of it, you know? I want Blue to win, T-Man. Hey, Jalal. 24-month resub. Jack stand the rules. That's right, man. Look, Max drives like crazy. Lewis whines like crazy and has Toto do his dirty work for him with the stewards all the time. Like, you know, you have to be able to acknowledge both of those things because both of the teams are trying to win. I appreciate that. I'd rather have that, to be honest with you. If you can cheat and get away with it, is it really cheating? Straight up, S. As a Patriots fan, you're right. Yeah, I know what you mean. And that's why I don't get upset at Mercedes for doing it. I don't like Lewis Hamilton whining, but hey, whatever. Mercedes has every right. They should skirt the rules as much as they can. They should skirt the rules more. If the FIA ain't going to punish them for it, keep doing it. Keep winning. Like, I get it. But on the other hand, Ferrari 2019. Ferrari had an answer for him, Max, and they penalized him for it. That pissed me off, dude. Toyota cheating in the 95 WRC. Dude, the ST185 intake, Leroy. Oh, that was so cool. That was, dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's cool. The intake on the ST185 Toyota, that was so legit, dude. Cool. That's awesome that you know about that, man. That was so legit. The valve springs in the intake, that's so cool. How do I reach these kids? That's a great episode, Imperator. It's really good. Make your prediction. Clean race, last lap, Max and Lewis neck and neck. How does it end? If it's one thing that I've noticed about Lewis is insanely good at putting pressure on other people on the track. He's really good at goading you into making a mistake. Like, really good. So, honestly, Lewis's racecraft is better. And, I don't like Mercedes, but Lewis is really good at getting people, putting them in a position where they're going to crash into him or crash off the track if they try to pass. Quick question, because I was asked today, how long would it take you to say yes to a flight on New Shepard? Yes. It seems like the British media has really been throwing crap at Max all this week. Gary Conley, who's openly against Max, is the head steward this weekend, so Max really can't... yeah, that's going to ruin it. Encore. That's my biggest thing. Bill, your dad used to be a NASCAR tech inspector and has a lot of rule-bending stories. Yep. Your favorite is Smokey Ehrlich's. Yeah. They extended the fuel line so they could carry more fuel. Smart, dude. That's some old-school bootlegging stuff, dude. I dig it. Hell yeah, Tuning. That's cool. So, Tuning, I don't know if you know about Toyota with the ST185 intake. What they did was, they had a throttle body, right? And WRC rules said your throttle body could only suck in so much air. You had to have a max CFM, right? So what Toyota did, they put a plenum behind their throttle body, right? So like, separate from the intake manifold plenum, there was another plenum there, and they had holes drilled in the sides, or somewhere to allow more air in, and basically at higher speed, the intake air, or the manifold pressure, would pull a plate back that was on valve springs. It would pull a plate back and open up the freaking intake. It would open up the intake so they'd get like double the CFM, and they went faster than everybody else, dude. Yeah, dude, it's so funny, man. It's really freaking smart. Variable geometry intake plenum. That's really smart. Yeah. It's so good. It's so damn funny. Freaking genius, dude. I gotta find a diagram. Here we go. There it is. Wait, no, that's not it. That's a turbo. No. That's not what we want. Where's the intake on the ST185? Or no, that's not the ST185. It's the ST200. I always get them confused. Or did they do it on the turbine? I thought it was on the intake manifold. True, but it doesn't take a lot of brain. But it's smart. No, it's smart because they made it stealth. They couldn't find it. 3 Belleville washers, 5 mil. Yeah. See, look, oh, dude, it's variable geometry. It moves back and forth to allow more air in the shaded part. God That's cool. Yeah, no, yeah, this whole thing, it's like another small plenum. It moves back and forth, dude. Yeah, okay, see, this is the intake because that's the compressor housing. I thought that was the turbine wheel for a second. But this is the front of the turbo, and it changes geometry, which is hilarious. This whole part moves back and forth. They put it on springs. So funny, dude. Yeah. It's hilarious. So that the car could allow more air in, they could have more oxidizer. And from rocket engines, you guys know what happens when you run when you can get more oxidizer in. You get a more energetic reaction because you can deliver more fuel. More fuel, more oxidizer in the car engine is going to make it do better, just like a rocket engine. Same thing. Wait, that's illegal. Yes, it is. Oh, that's cool. That car is in GTA nowadays, dude. They added that in the street tuning pack. This car is that's why they put this car in GTA. That the ST200 Celica. It's not oxidizer rich, T-Man. No, not oxidizer rich. They don't run oxidizer rich. You spray more, you get more air into the car, so you could spray more fuel into the car. Cars stay at stoichiometric because they have a radiator cooling them. Rocket engines, not so much. Hey, Apodoxin, 65-month resub. And then Jalao had a 24, Paganel had a 51, and Chris had a 63 before that. But yeah, hilarious. Really, really funny, actually. I prefer the model before that one. That's the ST-185. Yeah, that thing right there. Mab, somebody should take this and they should put this drivetrain in a Mini. What ratio do rockets burn at? Tuning rocket engines? Well, don't get me wrong, it depends. They don't burn at stoich because there's no... Okay, so literally no radiator. You don't have a radiator. Putting a radiator in that loop wouldn't work because of the flow rates. A lot of rocket engines. So let's take Falcon 9 engines, for instance. Falcon 9s run extremely fuel-rich. Extremely fuel-rich. That's why Falcon 9, when it comes back down, gets covered in soot, because the engines are running fuel-rich, and they do that to cool things. Yeah, mixture ratios with rockets are nowhere near stoichiometric, because if they were at stoich, the motor would just melt. Yeah, Irv. 18th, man. We got another episode. Yeah. Tuning, they're running extremely fuel rich. That's how they keep the whole thing cool. They keep it from melting. I mean, some rocket engines do that. So other rocket engines use film cooling. Other rocket engines basically make the nozzle out of a heat shield. They make the inner parts of a nozzle, they make it out of heat shield, so you have an ablative nozzle. RS-68s do that. SRBs do that. Rich, well, I am disappointed. They can't, dude, you can't run them at stoich. They melt. You can't, dude, did you see what happened to the Raptor engine on SN8 that leaned out? It melted itself. Like grenade, like catastrophic failure. And it is a year and a day since SN8. Here, check this out. Let's get the recap here. So, let me get the music. So watch this. They lost pressure in the methane header tank on this thing when it was going to land. The tank ruptured inside of Starship, and oxidizer leaked into the fuel line. At least that's what I think happened. So everything's all good here. If you could solve the heat problem, would it be good to run at stoich? Yeah, that's the most efficient. Yeah, of course. Question. How much pressure is liquid hydrogen typically stored at? I don't know off the top of my head, username. I know they're not stored at high pressure, though. can't believe this worked. I can't believe this worked this well. I still can't believe that. So watch the motor. Watch the exhaust from one of those motors. And leaned out. Oh, that's so bad for it. That's also bad for it. That's also bad. Did you see the thing lean out? And did you see it drop like a rock when that engine started, when the exhaust started to come out? Watch. When the black exhaust started to come out, the thing starts falling really fast. Yeah. So does that mean it's not coming on then? Copper oxides have entered the chat. Yep. Just a flesh wound. It's still nuts that it did the flip on the first try. This here. Right now, Mr. Ron? Yeah. I can't believe that. Can we watch 10?
FAA licenses.
Oh, that's the stream.
3, 2, 1.
I know, Farmer. It's still nuts, dude.
We got liftoff.
Sometime next year, acting. That is the coolest shot ever, man. Oh, that's so cool. That's my favorite. Flying through the smoke. Oh, that's so legit, dude. Right, Bill? The real thing will be amazing, though. What the frick? Oh my goodness! It'll go right to your thighs. And then you'll blow up. You know what we need? You know what we need? This is what we need. This is what we need. Yeah, I know, Chief. If I just said after more than one lands, I would still have that mullet, man. It would be amazing. What the frick, man? What the frick?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
They don't need to, Irv. No. That's right, Tars. Hell no, Geeson. No, I'm good. heavy, though. What in the hell? Dude, even this picture was back in the summer. Even this picture, the pad is so much more completed nowadays than it is in this damn picture. So when is this flight? January or February, Alexis? That's easily the largest rocket ever constructed. Yeah, it's taller than a Saturn V, dude. Entropy, you're in this picture? All right. Wait, you were there? A year ago, this pad was just 6 legs. Yeah, right? It's pretty fast, man. Wait, can we see humans for scale? Yeah, sure. I don't think it has a CAA just yet. I'll check it in a second, W. It's big. The landscape looks poorly rendered. It's all fake. Yeah, nice try, Kyrie Irving. Oh, it's coming along, W. That looks good. Oh, I like the conveyor belts. Very organized. Very nice. Yeah, watch your fingers. Yeah. Yeah, the draw distance is cranked way down. It's for better frames. I really like these cars around the track. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's amazing, dude. Classics. At Bathurst, man. Now we're talking. I think that is the tallest, Taradra. Yeah, I mean, it's big. She is a biggin'. I made those tiles. That's expensive. It's alright. Probably the heaviest? No, not the heaviest. SLS will be heavier than this. Solid rocket fuel, man. It's denser than liquid. Simple as that. What are those? Cars for ants? Yep. They don't have the tower listed on the sectional chart. Interesting. I think the PEA has to go through for that to be up on the maps, I acting, yeah? Does the grid fit bend in? Nope. Fixed. Hey, Jackery. Are you okay? You know what I mean, Jackery. Is everything all right? You're not like in the tornado area, are you? I'm the one that told you to go to Kentucky. Oops. Yeah, I'm good. Town over. Oh, all right. I was the one that said go there. Sorry, man.